Hey there, and welcome back to our self-found Paladin. Now, I've been watching part of the lyrics, and basically, he will come in and he'll just farm an area. Anybody that watches him in this Goldbound series knows that he has his areas locked. He has to unlock an area by being able to purchase a wild token from the area that he's in. No, we're not doing all that. We don't have wild tokens. But the idea of farming a place completely out, just completely farming it until you have what you need out of there and you can move on. It's what we're going to have to do. We're going to knock the quest out and stuff that we can, but I need plenty of cloth and I need stuff to go on the AH so we can generate some funds. We're at 59 silver right now. So that's what we're going to try to do. I'm just hanging out by the campfire here and we're going to cook a little bit. Try to get a couple more points. We can actually go to the trainer and get some more recipes hopefully, but I want to farm some of these because this is our buff food for right now, so we're going to be hitting that up.
What can I do for you?
And yeah, we're just going to do what we can do.
See you around.
So right now we need 2 more trappers. We can get the next set of that. We're going to need the old paws, we're going to need the oats, we're going to need cloth, and like I said, stuff. We might get good drops that can go on the AH, or we might get quest items, like different pieces, parts of animals that we can put on the AH. Because the whole point is you want to get leveled up and you want to get out of here. That's basically what we want to do. Like that Warcraft snout. That's something that they need for the Westfall stew recipe. That can be AH'd because we don't need it anymore. We've done that quest and got that recipe. And that's probably not going to bring us a lot of gold, but it may bring us some. So that is definitely something that we can try. And see, we're getting it right there. I'm getting those livers that I need for the buff food. So let's actually use one. To get us that buff. There we go. And Rumi, tall, is a murder hobo. And I'm kind of subscribing to her theory too. Kill everything that moves. And eventually you'll get something good.
I can't cast that yet.
And that's basically what I plan on doing. Is just coming in, farming an area, doing what quests I can do, and then moving on. We're not locked to any zone, like Partholeric says. We're not locked in, and we don't have to unlock the zone. We can go anywhere we want to go. But I kind of like some of his ideas and how he does things. Now, his series, of course, is on retail. Ours is not. We're in anniversary, so we're in the old world, the old rules, all that good stuff. We need you.
That's still recharging.
All right, that does that quest. There we go. We can go turn that in, and we'll get the next one, which I think is over by the mine, but I can't remember right off exactly. And we'll also move on into the Knoll territories. One thing that's going to slow us down, I talked about this on the stream last night, is we don't have a banker for her, because I kind of felt like it broke the rules to have a banker that she could just send stuff to and put it on the AH, because eventually that banker will have to send her money. And I don't want to, you know, kind of break the rules like that. Pillagers and looters. All right, pillagers and looters.
Light bless you.
All right. Let's see. I think we have someone that can sell spices down here. Because we need what? Soothing spices for this? Milds. We need mild spices. I think we have somebody that does trade goods right there. Trade supplies.
Good day to you.
All right, and it's a 1-to-1, so we only need sell that. Keep that. Gonna keep that. All right, I think that's
See
all
you
we need
later.
for the moment, ma'am. And just like that, we got some more buff food. Yay.
I buy and trade.
And we will sell this stuff. So we're already up a little bit.
Have a good one.
I've been sober, so yeah. Now we will swing by that mine and see if that's the ones we want. Because we got these to knock out, and then the really hard ones. I think the ones we need are over at Moonglade, the town over there, and I think they're the casters. It's the ones I think they are, which is going to be rough. But let's see if we can get some oats and see if we can get some knoll paws and kind of get those two. I'd like to get those two knocked out. And I woke up this morning, I wanted to play her a little bit. And I'm like, let's just shoot a video. Since I'm not streaming it. We'll just shoot a video of it, and that way we've got it where we need it. Now, I'm not going to shoot video and stream every aspect of it. But getting what I can get is not going to hurt anything. And I did not pick that quest up in Stormwind. That was in the Cathedral District. Forgot to go by there and pick that one up. We can always pick it up later. It was orange, and I know that quest. I know where it's at. It's going to be a little bit tough to get in there because it's the pillagers over there, the casters. Let's see. We need one more oats. Sometimes you'll get one in here. Yep, right there. There we go. Now we can go turn that in. We can cut across the field because where we're going is right over there. And I'm not too worried about the harvesters. We still have a quest that can take 20 of those out. All right, you're gonna be in the way, buddy. I'm kind of sad because every green item that I've found, I either put it on or I put it on the auction house. I've only ripped one item, which is where we got the one strange dust that we do have. But we'll be finding more, and I'll be able to make more soon whenever we get more cloth. And we'll start having our enchanting mats and stuff, and we'll be able to do more things with it.
You need something? Safe travels. Have a good one.
And that got us a 4-slot bag, I think. 8-slot. Okay. Well, let's put you there. Let's put you there. Now we have full bags at least. And y'all know I gotta arrange my stuff. But there we go. Now we're a little bit better off with all the bags. That's 9. We're wearing 11, so we'll just sell this. Yeah, we'll just sell that. Okay. Now we need knolls. And we can find a lot of them along the cliff edge and the beach edge over here. What are you? Probably the same thing I do. Back up. All right. You need to go away so we can pull this one. I don't want two of you. But as with most things around here, they're going to be farming them. So we'll just get what we can get when we can get it. That's 3. You can do that if you want to, buddy. I'm not into dying today. Nope, not today. But we can usually catch single respawns or catch little it's here and there. Now the watch we need is in here, but normally there's 3 people in that house. And I am not into taking on 3 people, but let's go have a look. There we go. I have no delusions of grandeur. The house is empty. I'm getting it while I can. I don't have to fight the dude just because it's part of the quest and he's there. Yeah, don't gotta do that. Oh, they're connected. They were 5 miles apart, but they're connected. It is what it is. And these are the relatively low level knolls on this side. Now, if we go all the way around, and I'm pointing again, but if we go all the way around, they get higher level as we go. It's Shuto, huh? NCIS reference, Abigail. Nice. You got 2 of them on you. You're probably going to... Oh, you got 3 of them. You're a warlock? No, you're a priest. Yeah, I think you got... I got to heal off, but she's running out of range, but... And now they're going to come to me, so... Yep, see you later. Just trying to help. And you, I can handle. That is the danger of the knoll camps. That's why you got to be very careful. That little priest got more on them than they could handle. They killed 2 though. I will give them that much. They killed 2, but those last, and then of course the warrior just takes them. So But that's how things work. I mean, now sometimes there's some pillagers around there. I want to be careful. But we got a knoll standing right there out of camp. I can easily pull. And we got our first paw. Yay. This one's out of the camp. We got a dust devil over there we got to be very aware of. Oh, he shoots. All right. All right.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Up there's Dust Devil. Now we're leaving. Popping a potion. Find protection. We're out. Yep. Yep. It's just that easy. Now I need to wait for all my cooldowns, but we lived. Because forget that Dust Devil. Now when I'm level 19, I'll kill that thing. But no.
I can't cast that yet.
Hey, nice.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. Paladin offhand, 1 stamina. Yeah, rip that. Right, that's a quest item. That's a quest item. Yeah. Now we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. We're up to 68 silver. We've made 8 silver now. 8.5 silver basically. Lots of wolves out here. I need to get rid of some of these more than likely. All right, nothing was chained to it. Our food buff is out, but I'm not going to eat again right now. He's gonna run. We do have our stun ready, but There should be another one for here. But where is that? There's that dust devil. Alright. No, they're all in the camp. I'm not pulling the camp either. There's one over there, though. If we can work it ourselves around that dust devil. These shoot. All right, halfway there. We'll see if we can get this dude. Yup. And we'll see if we can get this guy right here. Now that camp's gonna respawn, but if we can get to that guy over there before it does, we'll be doing good.
I need a target.
Alright. Nope. We just missed it, but we'll try to get over here and squeeze him in this way. All right. Yeah, we do not want 4 at one time on us at all. But we have some more out here, so yay. Now he's gonna be a shooter. He's a scout. One more and that quest will be done. We're just gonna wait for respawns or move back that way. Because I'm not taking a camp of 4 on. Not today. That's a scout. And just like that, we're done with that quest. Now let's get out of here. We have 2 quests to turn in. And we're gonna have to go through one of these anyway, so let's go ahead and get them out of here. And these guys do drop claws, so I will keep hitting them. Now the main quest is done for these guys, so I don't have to worry about them. I can kill them whenever I want to.
It's too far away.
Those with melee, back them up.
I can't cast that yet.
That's all I got.
That's still recharging.
Sometimes we get coyote meat off those guys, and once you get the recipe, it's pretty good food. But we're working on getting out of here. That's what we're working on.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And that should do it for these guys. That should be all 3 of their quests. Now, if we find the full bro deed sometime, we can bring it back to them. But,
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
yeah,
See you later.
there we go. Yay. And now we run all the way to Westfall Garrison, whatever.
Hey there. Be careful.
Okay, so male belt 73. It's the same thing I'm wearing, basically. Non-magical, so yeah. All right, so it sells for 102. We'll take
For the
that.
Alliance.
Right, and with 2 bars from level 14, I would like to hit 14 before we leave and go sell stuff and level up. Villagers and looters. What is... Okay, so I just had an update. We turned that in. Let's reload. That confused me for a second. All right, I'll let everything reload. Yeah, there we go. Now it updated. What do we can make an egg. Might be a point. Go, and we're at 60. Yay. So we're gonna have to level that up too.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? Yeah, I'm selling stuff, buddy. 2 stamina. This is 4 stamina, so we'll sell that. All right, we're almost at a gold, y'all. Look at that. Okay, so
See you
2
later.
bars. I don't really want to mess with the pillagers and the looters at the moment. So let's just grind out those 2 bars. How much cloth do we have? We have a stack of cloth on us. So while we're still here, let's go ahead and do that. We still don't have the blue magic essence so that we can make our rod, but we'll get it. And I think we still don't have any kind of magic. But yeah, we can't make anything magic that we can rip yet. But I'm gonna keep, you know, I'm gonna keep the cloth for now. We're at 46. We can make 12 of these, but I'm gonna wait. We could make 4 bags, but luckily we're bagged out. All right. So we're gonna grind 2 bars. What level are you? You're on this side. You are level 17. Yep, we're not going that way. Remember I told you as it curves around they get higher level. So we want to go back the other way. And I think I know where we can grind out those 2 bars, because we do actually have another quest. That one. And I would like to get that within the next few minutes. I'm going to have to start waking Rumi up soon. I would love to be able to twink her out and have a fiery enchant on her weapon like that guy. But it's just not going to happen. Now, if I get the gold saved up, I could get an enchant on her weapon, but I would prefer a much better weapon before then. Now, the little robots out here, they're not the ones we need to take out. But they are experience. They do count for experience, so... And they do drop a couple of things that we need.
I don't have a target.
Okra. And they'll drop flask of oil. We will need later on. And they drop hops, which we will need later on.
I'll need a target.
And with these guys being a quest, they're usually farmed out. But we can get them here and there. Like this is one level 15. They hit pretty hard though. So we'll have to be careful.
That's still recharging.
Let's go ahead and pop that. One of 20. He is immune to it. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Right, so he's immune to bag of marbles. All right, good to know. I got 4 of these. I'm not gonna use another one right now because we got 1 bar to level.
I can't cast that yet.
Resist. All right. Oh, 20. And we even got a little bit of engineering thing there. They give a good bit of experience too, and that's nice. Again, we're just trying to hit 14. We'll come back. I'm not gonna blow through the quest. According to this, we'll be leveled in 4 minutes.
That spell isn't ready yet. I don't have a target.
Yeah. Got an old great sword on that. Nice. It's my alarm. But I'm going to finish this out and then I'll get Rumi woke up and all that.
I need to get closer.
We're hitting pretty good on some of our targets. Like that one, we got a good crit there. That was nice. And the harvest watchers are in all the fields. Like there's more over here. There's more way over there. So there won't be any shortage of them. I don't want the bird and the harvester though. Luckily they have a huge aggro range. $18 to level. Nice. There we go, level 14. Get out of here. But I'm gonna do that 6 more times. That's 6 more levels here. And then we'll probably head to Duskwood. We're invisible, yay. There we go. So many people still hanging out in Stormwind. You'd think they'd be in Chat City, but
Looking
you know,
for something specific?
you can't sell goods that people can't get to you. Okay, so got some items here that we're going to put on the AH. We have to level up a few things.
Have a good one.
What else can you teach? One-handed swords and pole arms. Level 20 is pole arms. We will get that at level 20. It's almost a gold to get it, but we'll get that at level 20.
For the Alliance.
If I want axes, we can go to Iron Forge and train in two-handed axes. That might not be a bad idea. All right, so let's put out the okra. Vendors for more. Hops. Hops we can put up. 25 copper. Bam. Yeah. 2 light feathers. Yeah. Uh, 3 flasks of oil. And no. No. That we can do. Copper modulator. We can do. And then let's look at the small eggs. That we can do. The rest of it was not worth putting on the auction house, so we'll just sell it straight out. And I'm probably going to keep the oil.
Hey there.
All right, so we'll sell that and that straight up. We'll put the oil in our bag.
Be careful.
Okay, so we need to level up a couple of things. Cooking being one of the things we need to level up. So we'll go over here first. They're on either either side of town, so we're gonna have to run across town to do this. But once we get our stallion, it'll be a lot easier.
Greetings.
Let's get German cook. There's our coyote steak.
See you later.
So we start killing coyotes for that. We'll be good to go. We also need to level up. That's the cathedral. Need to go to the cathedral. Which is over there. Point will be pretty easy. It's going right into benediction. We're going for those lower mana costs. And like I said in one of the first videos, I want to get her retribution up where she's actually doing damage with her melee weapon, and then we're going to start throwing more points into holy. Because right now we really don't have a lot that we can do. We can judge, and that's pretty much it. Once we get consecrate, that'll up our damage some. But just gonna take a little bit of time to get all the stuff we need rolling, you know. Paladin is definitely not something you just pick up and roll and play. It's not a hunter, it's not a warlock. You gotta actually put some thought into how you want to do things, and you have to plan out what you're doing, where you're gonna go, what quest you're gonna do, what zone you're gonna go to.
What can I do for you?
Blessing of Wisdom, nice. Holy Light, rank 3, Righteous Defense. Ooh, this is protection. I'm not getting any protection right now. I'm not gonna. Now, I can't put anything in the protection tree, but I can get the protection spells. I just can't put anything in the tree. We don't carry a shield. It would be a waste of money. So let's see, Blessing of Wisdom and Holy Light 3 is what we're going to get right now.
Go with honor, friend.
And that leaves us with 37 silver. So, all right, so Blessing of Wisdom, that's going to help us with our mana. And Holy Light 3 is going to be bigger heals. Need Flash of Light. That's the one I need. All right, so now let's go to the tailoring side of town. We were almost at a goal, and then we trained. That's how it works, though. That's how it works. Free love, free love. And there is one that I want to get here. It's like we have one robe, but it takes bleach. So let's have a look. Brown linen robe, we can rip it. It gives one spirit. I think we have white linen robe. Yeah, right here. It gives intellect. This is the one that we want, but we got to get some bleach. But this one will let us make it, and we can just rip it. Again, I don't like wearing robes. I want to wear tunics and stuff like that. But right now, we'll take what we can get. We need to get. Actually, we need this right here. We have the light leather in the bank to make it. This right here at 70. But we don't have enough to get to 70, so. And these are the pants that we'll rip. Because we can wear male pants or plate when we hit 40. So, all right. Right now we can make 4 brown linen robes, but I want to get the bleach to make the one.
Hello.
Make the one. There we go. And that's going to be the one we're going to wear. And then, I mean, we can make a lot of them. Why can't we can only make 3 because it takes 3 bolts of linen cloth. All right, well, let's make those 3. That's going to get us to 50. That may let us level up to the next level of tailoring. Okay. That is 50. So let's see. Can we get the next level of tailoring? We can. But we still can't make anything new here. That blue linen shirt. I might get that later. I don't want to go through all my money right now, but yeah. Okay, so for now, we're going to look goofy as a paladin wielding a 2-handed weapon in a dress. But it's 1 intellect. There we go. Now we're going to rip these 3. We need that magical essence. Yep. All right, let's go by the enchanters. How much? We have 31 silver. I totally ran by the enchanter.
I supply only the finest goods.
And we don't have any essence. That's 36. We can't afford it. This is what I'm gonna need though, because it'll coat my weapon and let me do more spell damage. But it's here all the time, so we don't have to worry about it. This one, we need to get enchanting up 20 plus 5 mana. That's probably going to be worth it too. This is minor wizard oil. That's plus 8. This one needs 200. So we'll start with the minor wizard. The minor mana gives you mana per 5. But I want the wizard oil for the damage and healing. Or spell damage, you know. Alright, well, let's sell the vest. there. We're out of cloth. So let's just this stuff down. We need that magical essence before we can do our rod. We need our rod before we can enchant our own stuff. Start getting points.
Safe travels.
And again, we cannot go buy it. We can buy it there because that's the enchanter. We can't get it in the auction house. We have to find it and either disenchant it ourselves or buy it from an enchanter. Okay, so let's go check what I got in the bank.
Hello.
There's my Pookie boy. Yeah. Okay. That's 100. That's 115. So we can't learn any of those. There's a flask of oil right there. There's our leather for our barbaric vest whenever we get the recipe. Yep. There we go. That's pretty much all we can do for right now. Pretty much all we can do for right now. Okay. So that's where we're sitting. We've actually lost 37 silver now because we trained and we upped our professions and stuff. So we lost 37 silver. We almost had a gold and now we have 32 silver. So it is what it is. We'll get it back. I've got stuff in the auction house and we'll be farming for more money. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming tonight. Maybe her, maybe one of my other tunes. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we're going to keep going and we're going to see where we can go with this. We're going to play the challenge out. So anyway, I'll either be back on stream or it'll be another video. I appreciate all of you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's all appreciated. Thank you all very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.